A couple things made me come to Galveston, actually. It's a good time of year relative to the Ironman that I plan to do. I'm going to do Texas in a couple months there. And the other thing that's drawn me here is I was actually born just outside of Galveston in Freeport, Texas, and lived here until I was about 3, down in Texas, lived in Texas till I was about 3, and I haven't really been back since. So my mom and her husband came down and did the race last year and gave a great report and said it was awesome and they had a blast and stuff. So we figured this year, like I said, it falls really well with IRONMAN Texas, and it'd be fun. So we plan to do a little ride down to Surfside either Monday or Tuesday after the race and see where I was born and stuff. So kind of a couple of reasons to come down. What's most challenging about this course? I mean, there is the swim. The swim I've heard is choppy and can be a bit of can kind of toss you around, but I actually really like that. I grew up down close enough to the ocean where I swam a lot in the ocean when I was younger, so I kind of like to play in the waves and that kind of thing, so I enjoy that. I guess the toughest part would be, I would say, the humidity, where it's so early in the season. A lot of people are coming from areas that aren't necessarily quite as hot or humid. The heat doesn't seem to be that extreme, but the humidity could play a big role. So I think just being prepared for that could be the most challenging part of this course, where, like as you said, both the bike and the run course really aren't too challenging in terms of elevation gain or anything like that, obviously, but it's more, I think, being prepared for the heat and humidity at this point in the season. Well, I certainly think in order to win this race, you have to be solid in all three. You have to have really, there's not a lot of room for error, and that has a lot to do with the field. The field is huge. I think there are 35 pro women at this race, which I don't know that I've seen at a half in the past couple of years anyways, and there's a lot of strong women in that field. It's not a wishy-washy field. Kelly's been down here. This is where she's from, so she's going to be, I would expect, pretty comfortable. Same thing with Amy. This is their terrain, so you got to be pretty much spot on the whole time. This is kind of their home field race, so like I said, there's not a lot of room for error. You got to be ready to go right off the gun, have a good solid swim, and then follow it up, like I said, with solid bike, solid run, being smart in the humidity. So.